Hey guys, got a box in the mail. Let's see what we got. Hey guys, this is Chris, your Comic Intellect P. I am here today. I had got a mail call, helped out a friend of mine, cooking with Dr. Gool. If you've never seen him on YouTube, you might want to check him out. He's a pretty good guy. Really like his stuff. But got a package from him, and I'm just going to go over what was sent to me and see what y'all think. If you see anything of interest that I may have skipped over or whatnot, you just let me know. And we're just going to run over it real fast. It was a little short box. Now, I did see some things that I was very interested in and other things that I'm not 100% sure of. But we're going to start out with some of the newer and go backwards. Now, here's the first one. Let's see. Wonder Girl #1 is, pretty nice little cover there. And then we have Action Comics 814. Now, like I said, guys, if you see anything that might be a key, potential key or whatever, just let me know, because I may know a little, but I don't know everything. You know what I mean? So now let's see. Reign of Superman, Superman in Action Comics 687, Born Again. I just really like that cover. It was pretty cool. And then we have Superman 216, Clash of the Titans, with Superman and Shazam, aka Captain Marvel, depending on how you feel about, that whole story. Now here's one, Shadow and Light Part 1, and it's one of the Shadow books, which I actually really do like this cover. And the darks with the gun barrel flash going off, and speaking of light, there we go. Ooh, well, that was a little bright right there, now wasn't it? But we're going to have to fix that a little bit. But after all in all, really liked the gun barrel flash there. Now we go to the next one, and it's Alpha Flight 13, Wolverine on the cover. Very neat cover, very 80s. Warlock and the Infinity Watch #3. Now, I do have these already because I was collecting in the 90s. G.I. Joe Special Missions #10. Now, I know there's some of these G.I. Joe Special Missions that do have a little bit of price to them, but I'm not 100% sure which ones are which. I did the G.I. Joe for a little bit. Now, here we go. The 1 in 4 miniseries. In the 80s, the miniseries got really cool, and ton of miniseries hit. And this was a 1 in 4 Falcon #1. Very, very cool cover for the Falcon here in his miniseries. Actually, not that bad of a read either. I have the complete set, so I have read it. Now, Spawn, Image Comics, Spawn #22. Very nice cover there. And so far, I'm very happy, very excited about this. I do appreciate getting these from Dr. Gool. That's him right there. Now, this is a free Comic Day book. It's #1 of the new 52. And very cool book. Excalibur #12. And, why would you go after him? Why? He's just a pet. Come on now. Now, Cyber War, Deathlock, Part 1 of 2, but this is #17 of Deathlock. Now, a lot of people did kind of get into him. I was kind of iffy and kind of on the fence about this book. Never really got it, never followed it that much. Maybe I was wrong in what I thought. But, that just kind of is what it is. Everybody has their own preferences and picks. So that was it. And that was for me. Now, the next one, Gambit #1. Now, if this would have been the gold foil, I'd have been happy about that. Now, granted, they're not over-the-top expensive, but I already have this one. But I do not have the full gold foil cover. Now, Warlock and the Infinity Watch, number 6, Revenge of the Beast. Very cool cover. Now, I did like this somewhat. It wasn't that bad. Warlock and the Infinity Watch, number 5. And going back to Old Foes. And if you notice, this was not newsstand, but that's okay. I'm really not a newsstand or not newsstand snob. I do have both. Now, there's some books that I would rather have on newsstand than whatnot, but hey, what are you going to do? Now, here's one, Batgirl Year 1, number 2. And do not know a whole bunch about this. If somebody does, hey, just hit me up and let me know. Put a comment in there. Well, same thing about any of these. If you see anything that I'm missing, please just let me know. And I need a sip. So now we're getting into a little bit older ones, and some of them are a little beat up, but hey, it comes with the age of the book. Ghost Rider number 75 with Steel Wind. Very, very cool cover right there. The darks and her done in those fuchsias and purples and is very, very neat. Now again, another Ghost Rider number 61. Very neat cover. Now the old Ghost Rider covers were really neat. I was a fan of them. Now granted, did I follow Ghost Rider? On occasion I would. Now here's one, another 80s miniseries. Superpowers, the cartoon. They had a 5-issue miniseries, and this is number 4 in that miniseries. So, very cool book there. Now the next one, Superboy number 3, with Crypto on the cover. Kind of a cool book. I like that cover. That solid white. I mean, to try to send something like this, into CGC, I would expect would be kind of hard. Almost like one of those solid black covers, solid white covers. I imagine those are really hard to get good grades off of just because of the amount of just space of the white and the blacks. But I'll know that when I get my stuff back. Now Spawn number 23. Very, very cool cover right there. And then we go to the next one. And I don't know about this. And Marvel Superheroes Contest of Champions. And it was a limited series. And this was number 3. And I don't remember seeing or getting anything on this. I mean, if anybody knows this, hit me up on this, because I was a little bit curious on this. Now, I did find this one, and this is, I'll admit, this is the first book I have in this series. Been told it was really good. And Face to Face with Love with Lord Deathman. Number 21 of Batman 66. Heard this was a good run, but never read it. And so I'm kind of happy. Maybe flip through there. If I like it, I may try to look for the others that are in through there. Another book that pops up here, Captain Marvel number 58. And if you see, this is Drax. Now, if none of y'all are just familiar with Drax from the movies, that's Drax. Look. So let's go Captain Marvel number 54. Another cool book right there. And Nitro was on the cover. Always got a kick out of Nitro. So now, next book. And one that I'm not too familiar with. This is Justice Inc. Book 1. Kind of a really neat book. Somebody's at the crossroads, maybe. Go figure what that is. So now, going to the next one is my puppy just tried to break into the room. Fantastic Four number 193. Just cool cover, older Fantastic Four. Now this is what I always liked about these back in the 80s. It was you could win a shopping spree, you could win a bike from Toys R Us right when everything was getting off the ground and getting going, and they had the advertising on the books. And again, Fantastic Four 223. And with the shopping spree. But a very cool book. Next book I got here is Marvel Knights number 5. Very neat. Kind of like that cover. Daredevil, Moon Knight. Another one. Now these are some of the newer books, which I'm kind of cool on getting these. Cage Cage number 12 with Iron Fist. Come on, look at that cover. How can that is one very cool cover. Now, let's go to the next. Okay, Batman Gotham Knights number 53 with Green Arrow and Batman on the cover. Very cool cover, very dark, very make a lot of use out of a darker cover. I dig that. This I've never heard of. I'll just let y'all be the judge here. Who's seen these? I do not remember this book at all. And but very cool cover, going through and becoming young again. Now the Champions number 4. Again, a great book right here. Love the book, love the cover. Again, white cover, a lot of action going on the cover. And I'm putting them back in the box as we go. So when you keep seeing me dip, that's what I'm doing. Now, Detective Comics 785. Cool book. Cool cover. Detective Comics 786. Shadow of the Bat. Another really neat. Daredevil 216. And then we break into, here we go, Justice League of America, number 195. And next one, Machine Man, number 2. Cool book. I did get into Machine Man for a little bit. Lost a lot of his when I had my fire initially, but that's okay. Machine Man, number 16. Another neat cover there. Back to Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four number 80? No. Yes, Fantastic Four 80. This one has a little bit of damage, so there you go. Look at that. Perfect. You present it that way, you're always good. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine number 6 in a 6-book series. And the 6-issue limited series, this one was actually pretty good. Very, very good read. Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 15. Very nice cover right there. We go to Ragman, number 4. Now, this is the first run of Ragman. This isn't the second run that he had. And then we go to Infinite Crisis crossover, Superman 226. Very neat. He's very big for Superman, I think. I could be wrong, but just my opinion there. Keeping in Marvel Comics into their horror genre after a little bit. Fear number 2. Very cool cover. X, The Thing That Lived. The Last Boy on Earth. Huh. Kamandai? Whatever. Here you go. Very cool book, though. I like that he's being tossed out by, looks like a bunch of cat people. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. These books are kind of getting big, so We'll just see what comes with that. But number 213, very cool book. Then we go to Shade, the Changing Man, number 2. Now those are ones that I wasn't sure if they had something to them or not, but some of the others I've noticed and saw and was like, okay. Now here's kind of a trade paperback that I really like, JLA Earth 2. Now all these that I've seen, I've always seen it kind of reversed. And standing like that, or maybe just people are displaying them like that, but this is a cool book because you can display either way, and it's still really, really cool. Next one, Swamp Thing number 36. I mean, what a cool cover right there. Isn't that great? The oranges that lead up to deeper oranges and then the darks on the side. Very, very nice. Now, the House of Mystery presents I, Vampire. And this is 312. Another very, very cool cover. Back to Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing number 35. Very cool cover. Done by newspaper. And next one is Ragman number 1. Very, very nice. Then you have All-Star Comics with the Super Squad number 99. And next is, what is this? Tales of the Unexpected number 96. Very nice cover right there too. And then the Manhunter number 5. Really, really like this cover. Like the Manhunters. This was really good stories when they were out. Next one is Dr. Fate number 9. Always a big Dr. Fate fan. Now, who's more powerful? Dr. Fate, Doctor Strange. Always a debate going on that one. So now, next one that I really like. This was a 100-page super spectacular Detective Comics 439. Very neat cover. I'll just let you soak that one in because I do really like this cover. Now we go to the next one. And these all, again, thank you, Dr. Gool. And again, if y'all see anything that I'm missing that might be keys, minor keys, anything, just let me know. Send me a message, and I'll look into it. Now here we go, Teen Titans number 40. And this is one of the few books that I do have now that has the date stamp on it. And very cool, early Teen Titans number 40. And then Return of Aquaman, Weird Adventure Comics. Excuse me. And this is number 435. Spectre on the cover. Why Aquaman's returning with Spectre. Now, Dynamic Classics number 1. Starring Batman. If anybody knows anything about these, and again, hit me up. Not too sure. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, 215. Another very cool cover. Unknown Soldier, number 204. I do remember this book growing up, and I actually read a lot of it. Man-Bat, his first issue. Man-Bat number 1. Very cool cover. Love the purples. Love the blood red moon. Batman, of course, Batman's going to be there with Man-Bat. And then Man-Bat number 2. Kind of happy to get those. I like that. Now, Super Family Giant Supergirl presents the Super Family number 174. Took me a while to find anything on this comic, but kind of cool. The Megalomaniac Spider-Man number 1. Very cool. Here we go. Alpha Flight number 10. Very nice. Love Sasquatch as a character in Alpha Flight. Actually, I do like the entire Alpha Flight run. It's very, very nice. Now, here's like the third copy of this one that I do have. Secret Wars number 8. Very cool book to get a hold of. I'm not going to lie. I like that book. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 52. And we are about done. Now, Hellstorm number 1. I really do like this comic book. That whole brown background done in the browns, the light browns, the tans, except for that and his pitchfork and the title. My gosh, that's a very striking cover. Now I'll show these all at once. This is Long Shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the Long Shot miniseries. This was a miniseries that I'd missed out on. So I'm going to actually be kind of excited to go back and look at them and read it. Because some of these older 80 miniseries was actually pretty cool. Now, New Mutants 21. 22, 23, and 24. New Mutants, another really good read back in the day. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I could be wrong. It could be hearsay. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they do maybe have a movie. X-Men, number 10. Really, really nice book there. And then the Uncanny X-Men, number 258, Psylocke on the cover. More muted version of Psylocke, I might add, which I'm not going to say that's a bad thing at all, because sometimes, my gosh, they had how they draw. Yeah, anyway. X-Men, number 100. Very cool issue. The Uncanny X-Men, number 160. The Uncanny X-Men 158. Very nice. Marvel Comics and one of my favorite little science fiction geeky things, Doctor Who, number 57. Now, if y'all are familiar with Doctor Who, in the comics, tell me what your favorite Doctor was. Which one is your favorite Doctor? Now, Adventures into Fear, The Man Called Mobius, The Living Vampire, number 23. Very neat cover right there. Now, another mini-series that I got, and it's all in one bag. I'm going to have to separate it, so I am sorry, but Magic. The whole mini-series. And it was the 4-issue mini-series. Another one that I'm very happy that I'm going to be able to get a hold of and read. Now, Contest of Champions number 2. Again, I told you I wasn't too sure about this. I don't know exactly what the deal is on that. Ghost Rider 17 and 11. This way. Both of them. Very neat covers. Now, this one surprised me that I saw it. Peter Parker and the Spectacular Spider-Man number 2. Kraven and Tarantula heading after Spider-Man. Bad day for Peter. That's all I got to say. Man Called Nova number 4. Very neat to get. Here we go. Another one. I'm trying to see. Is that ink? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Fantastic Four 181. Nice cover there. Doctor Strange number 17. Again, a very cool cover. Defenders King Size Annual, number 1. Cool book. I like that book a lot. I did like the Defenders. The Tomb of Dracula, number 18. And then we go to Amazing Adventures, War of the Worlds, number 22. Now, this is based on the novel by H.G. Wells. If you've never read that novel, hey, what are you waiting for? It's actually a pretty good novel. The radio program sent the U.S. into panic. Come on. And if you don't know about that story, look it up. You'll get a kick out of it. Now, this one I was so happy to get. Now, there's pin marks across the title, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I'm still very happy. Supernatural Thrillers featuring It. You know, that's very, very... I love that cover. Now we're down to the last few. And Adventures into Fear, Man-Thing, number 17. Now, here's the ones that I'm really happy to get. And I'll let y'all check them out too. Batman Beyond, number 1. Very cool book. I will set this one aside right here. Peter Parker and the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 1. Tarantula, again. All-Star Comics presenting the Super Squad, number 58. And if I'm not mistaken, first Power Girl. The Eternals, number 1. And was very happy to get a hold of that one. That's kind of cool. Frank Miller, part 1 of Batman Year 1. Really neat book. Now, the DC Rebirth All-Star Batman. And this is number 1, of course. Do really like that cover. Now, this one here, when I first saw it, I was freaking out because this is one that I've always wanted to get a hold of. And, well, let's see if I can just do that. So I'll just... Anybody got a guess? There you go. But it's the Marvel Super Action, not the Avengers. But still, great cover to have. So right there, that's the haul that I got. I'm very glad that I got these from Dr. Gool. I want to thank him again. Now, guys, coming to the end of this one, and I'm going to tell you like I tell you every time. Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and come on, let's take care of our comics. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.